everyone. I'm coming to you from Texas, USA. Where in the world are you from? And more importantly, tell me what the weather is like. I'm getting really excited here in Texas because the weather is finally cooling down. It's actually enjoyable to be outside. We're going into fall, which is my absolute favorite time of year. And I suspect it's Otis's favorite time of year as well. Who's Otis? Have you and I not met before? Otis is my mini schnauzer. How cute is he, right? The reason I know that Otis is loving fall is that when we go outside for, to do our regular business, we're staying longer and longer outside. It's taking much longer to find that perfect spot to do business, if you know what I'm talking about. So one of the things, actually several things that you need to know about Otis is that, number one, he's very persnickety. He is the boss. It's his way or the highway. That is what it is. He's also a creature of habit, which means, like, when we go on our walks, there's only one way to go. If I try to veer and go any different direction, he's like, no, we're not going that way. We're not going that way. That is the wrong way. We go this way. And he will plant his bottom and just sit down and be like, no, not doing it. He also has this weird thing about his feet, which I'll get to here in a second. So maybe a week ago, we were outside enjoying the weather, going on our normal route to kind of walk to the, we follow the same path every time. And we come around the corner, and in front of us, on the sidewalk, in the grass, in the road, everywhere, thousands of acorns, all falling from the trees. And at first it was fine, we just continued. But I don't think we got like 2 sections of sidewalk. I'm not talking about 2 blocks, like two of the concrete slabs. And Otis is doing this with the feet, right? Because he doesn't like the acorns on his feet, right? He's trying to veer around them, but he's still stepping on them because they're everywhere. And he finally just plants his bottom. He just sits down and looks up at me like, I'm not doing this. I want to go this way. This is the path. He's a creature of habit. He likes routine. But I can't deal with all these acorns. I can't deal with the obstacles that are in the way of what it is that I want. And I'm reminded of this, like, we do this. We as people do this, right? For example, you know that doing video is going to help you grow your business. You know this. Yet you plant your bottom and you say, no, I'm not doing it. Because the obstacles that are in your way, the acorns that are in your path are just too much. And you're like, no, I'm not doing it. I can't overcome all of these obstacles. So my name is Jamie Hain, and I am a Get on Camera coach. And what that means is that I help people like you, online entrepreneurs, coaches, to stop hiding, avoiding, dreading video and start going live and really truly embracing, feeling more confident and being more compelling and consistent with video. That's what I do. I also kind of pride myself on being an obstacle obliterator. What I mean by that is I clear the acorns out of your way. I help you get rid of the obstacles that are stopping you from doing what it is you know you should do in your business, which is to go live and do video. So today, what I want to do is give you 3 reasons why you should be doing video. And then I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you get started. So we're going to talk about what's getting in our way, and we're going to get rid of them. We're going to move the acorns out of the way. Okay. So the number one thing is that video helps you grow faster. Okay. What that means is that the algorithm on every platform is going to promote video over any other type of post. They've told us this. Like, every single platform has publicly said, hey, y'all, we're prioritizing video over anything else. So if you want more views on your content, you need to embrace video. They tell us this. They give us the secret. Yet we still sit there and go, nope, I'm not doing it. Right? Okay. Facebook actually came out in 2019 and gave us the secrets. Said, okay, we're prioritizing video because that's what everybody wants. Your video needs to be at least a minute long, ideally more than 3 minutes. Like, they spelled it all out. And we still went, not doing it. Not doing it. In fact, recently on LinkedIn, I watched this video of this woman who said for the first 90 days on LinkedIn, she posted 3 times a day. I think that's a lot. 3 times a day she posted on LinkedIn, and her business grew. She did get some clients. She definitely got more followers, but it was good. For the next 90 days, she did video 3 times a week. Not 3 times a day, 3 times a week. And her business exploded. Like beyond her wildest dreams. Yeah, 3 videos a week for 90 days. Like that's totally doable, right? And you see all of these success stories and we still go, nope, I'm not gonna do it, okay? So here's the answer, like it or not, doing video is gonna help you grow faster. Number 2, it helps you better connect with the people who are watching your video. So if you do video, more people are gonna see it, and the people who see it are going to get to know you. They're going to start to like you. They're going to trust you. And when you build that know, like, and trust, people buy from you. I will tell you, I get more DMs from people that start like this. Hey, I saw your video on blah, 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 and then we start a dialogue. I rarely get posts that say, hey, I saw that great graphic you did with that quote. It's not as compelling. It doesn't build that same connection with people when you do video. If a photograph is worth 1,000 words, then a video must be worth 1,000,000. It's the fastest way to show your people what you're all about and how you can help them and what it's like to work with you. So not only are you connecting better, you're connecting deeper and more strongly. Now I know what you're thinking, so I'm just gonna say it. But Jamie, what if my videos suck? What if what I show on video is a blubbering, sweaty, red-faced mess? Nobody's gonna want to do business with me, so that's why I don't do it. It's an obstacle, right? And anything we do, anytime you're doing something new, anytime you're learning a new skill, let's be honest, we suck at it at first. I remember when I first started knitting, I was atrocious. But I kept up with it. I actually took a class. I learned to get better. I eventually figured out knitting is not for me. But from the beginning until I quit, I did get better by doing it, right? How many potholders does it take to knit to finally get to a point where you're like, I'm not so bad at this? Okay, so I get it. You suck at it. If you need help obliterating obstacles or whatever is in your way, that's what I'm here for. That's why I have a business. You, my friend, are my ideal client. And I want to help you get better at this. So let me know how I can help you. Okay, so number 1, you're going to grow faster. Number 2, you're going to connect better. Number 3 is going to save you time. Okay, now, this is one of those where it's like, eventually. Okay, anytime you're doing something new, you're not fast at first, right? It takes a little bit. But here's what I want to say. And I'm putting this on me. But if I were to look at the amount of time I spend in Canva creating graphics, it's a lot of time. And then, because I'm not a writer, I don't have the gift like Talana has. I'm not a writer. I actually am a client of hers. I have her help me with this because I'm not good with the writing of the words. But all of that takes me time. And oftentimes, it's time I don't have. So about, I guess it was last week, I was working on a graphic and it just wasn't, I couldn't get it, and it wasn't what I was hoping it would be. And so finally I just closed it down and grabbed my phone and I went live and I talked about that particular thing. It was faster eventually. Okay. So I'm gonna, if you spend some time with me, you're gonna learn some tips and processes, and hopefully that will help you get faster at just picking up your phone and going live. Okay. So the 3 reasons you want to do video. You're gonna grow faster, you're gonna connect better, and you're gonna save time eventually. I'm hoping at this point, we're at the kind of halfway point, you're going, okay, Jamie's right, I need to do more video. She's right, all the reasons are there, everybody's telling me I need to do it. But this is where all the acorns come in. All the obstacles that are getting in your way, and you're saying, nope, I'm gonna be like Otis, I'm gonna sit on my bottom and say, not gonna do it. Okay, now let's talk about how you can obliterate those obstacles, get rid of the acorns, and get started going live. I'm gonna give you 3 tips. Number 1, set a goal and be consistent with it. What do I mean by that? The algorithms favor consistency over quantity. Okay? The algorithms favor consistency over quantity. So let's say you get on a kick and you go live 3 days in a row. Good for you. And then you go, ugh, no more. And you don't go live for 3 weeks. And that repeats, only inconsistently. You're all over the place. You would be better off going live once a week forever for all 3 of those weeks and sticking with it consistently. So be as aggressive as you can consistently keep up with. I like to advise people once a week. But what I want you to do is put it on the calendar. Pick a day and a time and publicly tell your people, hey, I'm going to be live Thursdays at 2 o'clock. Now, I don't want you to do Thursdays at 2 o'clock because that's when I go live in my Facebook group. No, I'm kidding. The Facebook is big enough. You can go live whenever you want. I'm teasing. But pick a day and tell your people that that's when they can expect you to go live. Because I'm telling you, nothing makes you walk through fire. Nothing will make you jump over mounds of acorns and overcome all sorts of obstacles than delivering for your people. I am proof of this. Okay, I'm in the middle of getting ready to do a challenge next week, and then I'm launching my membership, and I've got a 12-week group coaching program that's coming after that. So I've got a lot going on right now. I'm sure you've been in my shoes. And it would be very easy, because I have done it, I know it's easy, to say, I've got too much going on. I cannot go live this week. That happened to me last week. I had so much happening, and I was like, no one's even gonna know if I just don't do it, right? But that's a slippery slope, my friends. So I went into my events because I had publicly said I'm gonna be live Thursdays at 2 o'clock, and there were 5 people that said they were going. Now I have to do it, right? Your people will help hold you accountable because you don't want to let them down. You want to show up for them. So reverse engineer that, right? If that's how you are and you're gonna walk through fire and you're gonna do whatever you can to deliver for your people, then tell your people you're gonna go live at a certain day and a certain time, and then you'll do it. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, don't reinvent the wheel here. You have endless amounts of ideas for live topics. If you have been posting for any period of time, you have posts, graphics and photographs and texts and polls and things that you have done over the course of the last month, year, multiple years. Go back through them, find the ones that really did well for you, and do a live on that subject, right? Your people told you they liked that content, so give them more of it. Go live on that particular topic. Another way you can do it is to go back through and find posts that you thought, oh, it's gonna be a good one. And then it was crickets. Nobody engaged, nobody liked it, or very, very few. But you knew in your heart that there was some good stuff there. Chances are your intuition was right. It was just the delivery mechanism was off. So try that same topic, go live with it, or do a video on it, and see if that doesn't get you the same response or better reactions, more in line with what you were hoping to do. Okay? I'm going to give you an example here in a minute about a post just like that I did that just by going live totally changed it, totally turned it around. Okay. Now, before I give you tip number 3, if you are sitting there saying, I'm not sure going through my last year of posts is going to be good because maybe they weren't good. Well, then first of all, I would tell you, you probably need to talk to Talana because she probably can help you repurpose your content in better ways. But what I would tell you is that if you just again, I'm all about let's obliterate obstacles. I have got a list of 100 topics. You can download it up above. It's free. Take that list, that's 100 topics. If you go live once a week, that's 2 years of inspiration for videos that you can do. See, problem solved, done. Okay, now on to tip number 3. What do you do with that topic? This is the number 1 question that I get asked. Okay, I want to go live. I know it's good for me. I know it's good for my business. I want to do videos, but I don't know what to talk about or how to talk about it. Number 1 thing I hear. Here's the answer. Here's the secret. Just like Facebook gave you the secret, I'm going to give you the secret. Tell a story. It is the fastest, easiest way to do a video. Tell a story. We love stories. We love them because we connect to them in a different level than when we're just reading facts or figures or data. Think about if you have kids or grandkids or nieces and nephews, how excited they are for story time at bedtime. Stories at bedtime, right? And as adults, I mean, movies are like the biggest thing. Movies and TV shows and Netflix, and oh my gosh, don't get me started with cliffhangers. I can't handle them, right? Binge watching stuff. We love the stories in the movies and programs that we watch. I'm a huge reader of books, and I get lost in a story. Like, I can read a book in a day if I don't have anything else going on. I can get so into it, right? Because that story transports me to another place. And that's what you're doing for your viewers. You're transporting them somewhere else. You're giving them a story, and stories sell. Okay, they sell. So let me give you an example of how to pull all of this together. So a while ago, I did a post. It was a graphic post. I think it was a blog, and then I had a graphic with the blog. And it was 5 ways to stay cool on camera. It was the middle of summer. It was hot. And I thought, this is going to be good. Everybody's going to love this. Nobody loved it. It went nowhere. Like, I got nothing. So I went back to that post, and I said, I know I'm onto something here, but maybe the blog with the post, it just wasn't enough. So of those 5 tips, I came up with a story for each one of those tips. And that was 5 live videos that I did. It was so much better received, right? So for example, if one of the tips is to turn the air conditioner down, okay, I can do a live and I can just say, hey, if you want to stay cool on camera before you go live, if you start sweating, turn down your air an hour before you go live. Okay, that's going to be a really short live. Facebook told us that 3 minutes is like the magic sauce. There's no way I can make 3 minutes out of that. Not to mention, it's just a piece of data. It's just a fact. It's just a tip. Whereas if I pull in a story, it stretches out the length of that video. It pulls your audience in. And that's what we remember, okay? Think about it like this. In this video, as you're watching this video, are you going to remember the 3 reasons to go live or the 3 tips that I gave you? If I just came on and shared those, this live would have been like 3 minutes long. No, what you're going to remember is Otis and the acorns. You're going to remember Obstacle Obliterator and how I removed them for people. You're going to remember the woman from LinkedIn who the first 90 days and the second 90 days her business blew up when she started doing video, right? You're going to remember the sweating in the air conditioner. You remember the stories. The story allows us to retain the bit of information that you're sharing. Okay? So, if there are any questions, I want to see them in the comments. If you're watching this on replay, #replay, and I'll come back and answer them. I want to do just a little bit of a review, and then I've got some homework for you, and then we'll wrap up. Okay, so there are 3 reasons. There are many more, but I'm giving you the 3 big reasons of why you need to be doing video. You're going to grow faster because the algorithm prioritizes video. You're going to connect better with your people. That know, like, and trust is going to be built, and they're going to connect with you on a deeper level. And 3, you're going to save time eventually, right? Because it's going to be faster to just pick up your phone and do a live when you have a process down and you know how to do it. Then it's going to take you to create a graphic and create all of that text. Okay, those are some juicy reasons to go live. Now, how do you get started? 3 reasons again, or 3 ways, 3 tips. Number 1, set an aggressive goal, as aggressive as you want to be, and publicly put it out there. Once a week. But tell people, I'm going to go live Thursdays at 2 o'clock. Number 2, don't reinvent the wheel. You've got lots of posts to choose from. Just pick a topic and go live on that topic. If you need help, there's a list up here of 100 topics you can download. And number 3, tell a story. Stories sell. And the better you can become as a storyteller, the faster you're going to grow and connect, and it's so on and so forth. Okay. Homework. If you have found value in this video, if you've learned a few things and maybe you've been motivated, inspired to go live, and now you've got some direction and some ways in which you can go after it, and you want more, then I would encourage you to check out my 5-day challenge, which is next week. It's called the Go Live Challenge. It is 5 days of fun. And I don't just think it's fun. These are people in the challenge that think it's fun. And these are people like you who are like, no, I'm not doing lives. I'm not doing videos. And they have fun in the challenge. It's 30 minutes a day. Every day you learn something new. And then every day you go live in a pop-up private Facebook group. The only people in that pop-up Facebook group are all in the same situation, the same boat as you are. We're all learning. We're all figuring this out. We're all a little bit nervous and scared. We're all unsure of what we're going to say, but we have one another to support as we kind of go on this journey together. And the beauty of it is the pop-up goes away after the challenge is over, and all those videos just magically disappear. Like all of the acorns just magically got out of the way. Okay. So I hope that you will be at least interested to learn more. You can click on the link up above to learn more about it. You do have to register because it takes place in a private group. And so I've got to manage that so we only have the people in there that are supposed to be in there. Okay. Now, I hope today that you have learned a couple of things. I hope that you've learned that video is important. It is a must. It is a way to fast track, get more clients, grow your business, and make more money. And isn't that what we're all doing here? I mean, most of us aren't running a charity, we're running a business, right? And so video is a must. It needs to be a piece of your social media strategy. Not the whole strategy. I'm not a big fan of go live every day, 365 days a year. I don't think that's the right answer, but it needs to be a good, healthy percentage, a good, healthy mix. The platforms have spoken. They've told us this. So video is a must. And you, my friend, have obstacles in your way. Just like Otis, with the acorn stretched out as far as the eye could see, and he went, nope, I'm not doing it. That may be you with video. You know you need to do video. You may want to do video, but you're like, there's this thing in my way. Okay? All those obstacles, any obstacle that you are facing, I'm confident we can get rid of. Because I've helped other people get rid of those same obstacles, okay? Just imagine, just sit for a minute and imagine if those obstacles weren't there. You could be like that woman on LinkedIn whose business exploded as soon as she started going live regularly on the platform. And that's what I want for you. I want you to grow your business. I want you to be successful. And I'm telling you, video is a way to get there. All right, everybody. First, thanks to Lana for letting me come in here. Thank you for tuning in and listening, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.